Hello and welcome to another Magic the Gathering unboxing. So today we're going to be taking a look at the new set just released on the 23rd of January 2015. This is Fate Reforged and we're going to be opening a fat pack. So we'll take a look at what goodies are within. Just to flip over, nothing's really changed in the contents here. We've got the player's guide, the fact that this actually turns into a card box, 9 boosters, 80 card basic land pack, spin down knife counter and 2 deck boxes. So let's get this open. So being the second set of the block, second set of the Cards block, the actual number of cards within the set is smaller. Generally the second set of the block is always a smaller, pulls from a smaller card set. So I think first of all we'll take a look at the player's guide so you can actually see what's inside of here nice and clearly. So really just a little bit, and these it's interesting because these sort of packs are obviously put together by people like the lead developer and people involved in the development. So you get a sort of Wizards of the Coast perspective on how they see the set and certain significances. So there's this sort of background and a bit about Battle of Elder Dragons. Actually, just as a side note, I just got a really nice play mat with that on it. Interesting at the bottom here, you've got the I think they're called the hedrons from the Zendikar block. Bit about Ugin and Dragon Tempest, and then we go through the different clans within this sort of particular storyline. So we've got the Abzan houses, Dagata the Adamant, the Jeskai Way, Shu Yun the Silent Tempest, Sultai Brood, Seeger the Golden Fang, I think that's Teziger maybe, yeah, Teziger the Golden Fang, Alicia who smiles at death, Yazova Dragonclaw, that's the Timor Frontier. And then we get this, another thing that's always a feature in these is these sort of 10 coolest cards within the set. So Ugin the Spirit Dragon, no surprise there, that's number 1. Crooks of Fate, Monastery Mentor, Outpost Siege, Kuligan the Storm's Fury, Temporal Trespass, Dromaka the Eternal, Reality Shift, Yazova Dragonclaw and Hero's Blade. There's a cycle of dragons in here, so it'll be interesting to look out for those. And then at the very back we've got our card encyclopedia which lists all of the cards from the set. If you're trying to build your collection, that's very useful in identifying what's actually available. Of course you can find this online, but it is nice to have I think a physical book with all these cards in here. And then at the very back, so we're going through all the different colours here, onto artefacts, and then the land. This land here, these were printed in Zendikar block, but from what I can remember, they were printed at Uncommon. This looks now that they're in the common slot. And then we got the artwork for the land, and then a card checklist. So let's get on and open up this. Land artwork looks cool. So let's have a look at this spin down counter. This is a sort of bluey grey die here, and there's the set symbol. You can see that. We've got these card or deck boxes. Which I find good for keeping unsleeved cards in, but that's about all. Well, they always have interesting artwork on them, if nothing else. And here's the rest of our boosters with our land pack. And of course the ever-present rules reference card. Okay, we'll just temporarily put those to one side and have a quick look through the artwork for the land. So you get 80 here. This is there we go. Okay, so I just keep going until they repeat, really. That's nice there. Looks like in this first section actually artwork's not varying that much. Maybe that's it. Not too sure how many I've counted here. Anyway, there you go. You get a feel for the artwork. Okay, so let's crack some packs and see what we can find here. We've got 9 of these. Okay. So as always, moving through the commons through uncommons to the rares and mythic rares. Even Skirmisher. A Lotus Path Jin, as you can see, prowess is in this set as well. And I'll flag up some mechanics as well as I'm going along. Hooded Assassin. That's got a sort of modal ability on there where you can choose. Ethereal Ambush has Manifest, so this is new for the set. So on the Ethereal Ambush, manifest the top 2 cards of your library. So this is an instant for 3 green blue. To manifest a card, put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. Turn it face up any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. Abzan Advantage, another card with a new ability on it. Target player sacrifices an enchantment, bolster 1. Choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Great Horn Krushuk. Bathing Dragonfire. Frontier Mastodon has Ferocious. Defiant Ogre, another modal card. Shockmaw Dragon. So we're moving on to our uncommons. Renowned Weaponsmith. Misfire Adept. And our first rare is actually a mythic. So Brutal Horde Chief. 3 and a black for a 3/3. Creature Orc Warrior. Whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. 3 red, white. Creatures your opponents control block this turn if able, and you choose how those creatures block. Oh, excellent. So we've got a foil dragon and a legendary no less. So this is Colligan the Storm's Fury. 3 black red for a 4/5 legendary creature dragon. Has flying, not surprisingly for a dragon. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. And it's got dash on it, so this is another new mechanic for the set. 3 colourless black red. You may cast this spell for its dash cost. If you do, it gains haste and it's returned from the battlefield to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. And in the land slot, and I think we're going to see this in all the packs, instead of having a regular basic land, we've got a non-basic land. So this is Jungle Hollow. Jungle Hollow enters the battlefield tapped. When Jungle Hollow enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Tap, add black or green to your mana pool. So if you were playing around the time of Zendikar, you'd recognise these. An advert card. So that's a pretty good first pack. Can't complain about that. And already starting to see some of these new mechanics, so that's good. Reach of Shadows, Hooded Assassin, Aven Skirmisher, Lotus Path Djinn, Sultai Emissary, another card with Manifest on it. So just because I think the other one we looked at was a non-creature spell. So with a creature spell, just see how similar there is. So when Sultai Emissary dies, manifest the top card of your library. Put that card onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. Turn it face up any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. So in effect, this is very much going down the route of Morph. But as you can see, this sort of manifest is attached to other cards and it has an effect on the top card of your library so far, but we'll see as we go along. Frontier Mastodon, Defiant Ogre, Enoch Guide, I think that is. Alicia's Vanguard, that's got dash on it. Gore Swine, Mardu Shadow Spear, also with dash. Dark Deal, so we're moving on to our uncommons. Mardu Woe Reaper. Arc Bond is our rare. It's 2 and a red. Instant, choose target creature. Whenever that creature is dealt damage this turn, it deals that much damage to each other creature each turn. I'll start again. Choose target creature. Whenever that creature is dealt damage this turn, it deals that much damage to each other creature and each player. Swiftwater Cliffs, another one of these non-basic lands. And an advert. Ethereal Ambush, Abzan Advantage, bolster on that one. Refocus, Dousing Gloom, Will of the Naga, it's got Delve on it. Map the Wastes, Lightning Shrieker, Enoch Guide, Sandsteep Outcast, Bloodfire Enforcers, Grave Strength, so we're moving on to our uncommons. Mind Scour Dragon, we have the Archfiend of Depravity. So this is a rare. It's a creature demon for 3 and 2 black. So Archfiend of Depravity is also a 5/4. Has flying. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, that player chooses up to 2 creatures he or she controls, then sacrifices the rest. It's another foil. Yep. Okay, so we have another foil. Collateral damage. Single red instant. As an additional cost to cast collateral damage, sacrifice a creature. Collateral damage deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Bloodfell Caves, on basic land, and Manifest. So this is a Manifest card. So the idea with this is you can cover a face down Manifest creature with this reminder card. So there's the 2/2 Manifest. Well, things are looking very good so far. Sandblast, Jeskai Sage, Sibsig Host, Cunning Strike, Arashin Cleric, Abzan Advantage, Formless Nurturing, Tezigur's Cruelty, has Delve on it, Timor Battle Rage, Return to the Earth, Ugin's Construct, so we're moving on to our uncommons, Wild Slash has Ferocious, Sage's Reverie, Sage Eye Avengers is our rare, so 4 and 2 blue for a 4/5 creature Djinn monk has Prowess, so whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and whenever Sage Eye Avengers attacks, you may return target creature to its owner's hand if its power is less than Sage Eye Avengers' power. Tranquil Cove is our non-basic land, and we have another Manifest card. Okay. Enchanted Awareness. Gurmag Angler. It's a zombie fish with Delve. Refocus. Soul Summons. Will of the Nugger. Right into Being. Bathe in Dragonfire. Map the Wastes. Lightning Shrieker. Enoch Guide, I think it is. Reality Shift. So uncommons now, Fearsome Awakening, Noxious Dragon. So Temur War Shaman. 4 and 2 green, a 4/5 creature human shaman. When Temur War Shaman enters the battlefield, manifest the top card of your library. Put that card onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. Turn it face up anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, if it's a creature, you may have it fight a target creature you don't control. Blossoming Sands is our non-basic land, and we've got a spirit token. Cunning Strike, Arashin Cleric, Abzan Advantage, Even Surveyor, Typhoid Rats, Formless Nurturing, Sandsdeep Outcast, Temur Battle Rage, Hunt the Weak, Fierce Invocation, Winds of Karl Sisma, Elite Scale Guard, Break through the line, so we've got our uncommons. And our rare is Arc Bond. 2 in a red. Instant, choose target creature. Whenever that creature is dealt damage this turn, it deals that much damage to each other creature and each player. Blossoming Sands is our non-basic. And Manifest. Okay, so 3 more packs. We've already had our mythic, we've already had a couple of foils, so we'll see how lucky we get now, considering we've already had our sort of premium stuff. Dragon Bell Monk, Enhanced Awareness, Gurmag Angler, Refocus, Soul Summons, Alicia's Vanguard, Goreswine, Whisper of the Wilds, Mardu Runemark, Channel Harm, so we're onto our uncommons, Meringue River Prowler, Break Through the Line, and our rare is Supplant Form, so it's 4 and 2 blue for an instant. Return target creature to its owner's hand. You put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. And we do actually have a regular basic land here, but it's a foil. So that's in a foil slot. That's interesting. So that would have taken the place of one of our commons. And then in our non-basic land slot, we've got Jungle Hollow and another Manifest card. So a couple more packs to go. Another Typhoid Rat. So this is a 1 black 1/1 with Death Touch. Grim Contest. Dragon Bell Monk. Crikey. Rikshasa, I think there's Rikshasa's Disdain, Gurmag Angler, Sultai Runemark, Return to the Earth, Mardu Scout, Archers of Karsai, Fierce Invocation, Channel Harm, so under our uncommons, Shoestoned Retainers, Abzan Kingard. Excellent, so we have another legendary creature here. This is Shuyun the Silent Tempest. 2 in a blue, 3/2, it's a legendary creature, human monk. Has prowess on it, so whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And also, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay red, white. If you do, target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Bloodfell Caves is in our non-basic land slot, and we have a warrior token. So it looks like there's plenty of mana fixing here by the presence of that non-basic land in the basic land slot, and that's something that Wizards have done before in other sets actually. Jeskai Sage, so our last pack. Sultai Runemark, Grim Contest, Pressure Point, Aven Skirmisher, Smouldering Efreet, Return to the Earth, Great Horn Krashok, Goblin Heel Cutter, Mardu Woe Reaper, Battlefront Krushuk, moving on to our uncommons then, Meringue River Prowler. Our mythic is Torrent Elemental. So this is another mythic. So it's 4 and a blue, creature elemental 3/5 with flying. Whenever torrent elemental attacks, tap all creatures defending player controls. For 3 black green hybrid, puts torrent elemental from exile onto the battlefield tapped. Okay. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. So that's interesting. It's actually interacting with the exile zone. Okay. Just trying to think how it would get in there in the first place. Collateral damages are foil. And Swiftwater Cliffs is our non-basic land. So just going past to that torrent elemental, because that's really interesting. There's not many cards I can think of in Magic, and maybe people out there that are more familiar with all the sets of Magic. I'm just trying to think, how many cards there are that actually get stuff back from exile separate from an ability on the card itself. I accept that obviously there's several cards which put things into exile, and then when the card is removed from the battlefield the thing comes back again. But this is when this gets exiled, it has the capacity to come back from exile. So obviously to get it there, either your opponents put it there or you've done something to put it there. Maybe to protect it from something. I don't know, but that's really interesting ability there. So another very interesting Magic card. Lots of real interesting stuff going on in this set, actually. Okay, so there we have the Fat Pack unboxing for the Fate Reforged set. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.